You might want to think about gardening. All right, because if you ever wanted to grow your own food, your own herbs, you didn't know where to start, guess what? The Park Community Development Corporation has got you covered. They're holding an event March 7th. So that's not this weekend. It is next weekend. We're going to hope for the best that the weather cooperates then. Sunset Farm holding a free family-friendly open house right here in West Charlotte. Joining us this morning in the Live Impact studio is Danya Thomas from the Park CDC. Good morning, Danya. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning.
How was your drive?
It was icky, but
right?
I made it, so all good.
That's what we said. Yeah, so it is all good. It is all good. We're glad you made the trip over.
Yeah,
so for our friends, our viewers here on the Plus who are not familiar with the Park CDC, tell us a little bit about the group and what's the main mission.
Yeah, so we are a wonderful organization. I say we are small in number, but big in impact. We started back in 2017. We were started by the Park Church, but our goal is to create sustainable change within marginalized communities. Basically, that's what we do. And we do that with solutions to affordable housing, healthy living, and economic mobility.
Wow. How do you do that day to day?
Oh, it is fun. We see a need, we find the resources, and we help pipeline that resource to the need. First, I think that we honor our community that we are in. There's a lot of wonderful things happening on the west side of Charlotte, a lot of amazing people on the west side of Charlotte. And we go in and we ask them, hey, how can we help? Mm-hmm. Are there any gaps that we can fill? And we do that.
What do you think are the biggest gaps? Or, I mean, it's hard to sort of, put them all up there because they all take top priority, don't they?
They do. They do take top priority, all the needs. But a gap that is high, I think that everybody is talking about now, is just access to quality food. Food accessibility is very important. We all want to have access to quality health care, access to quality food. We want to be able to, go down the street and not have to go 4, 5, 10 miles to get fresh produce. And so we at the Park CDC with our urban garden, we help to mitigate some of those insecurities by providing opportunity to fresh food and education.
How does Sunset Farm then, how does it fit into this mission? How'd you get them on board?
Sunset Farm is a property that we manage. It's owned by Martin Marietta, who's a wonderful partner of ours, and they say, hey, if you're doing great community work, use this land, go ahead. So we have an urban garden where in the past we're doing some restructuring right now, but in the past we've been able to give upwards of 1,200 pounds of fresh produce out to the community. And we also pride ourselves in education. So it's not just having the access, but it's having the education and the resource. So we have garden beds, like we call it our IG space, our intergenerational gardening, where we do a lot of our programming, where we're teaching people how to garden. We're showing you different seeds. We're showing you what's in season, why you should eat what's in season. And that's very important. So we're not just going to teach you how to fish. I mean, not just going to give you the fish, but teach you how to fish.
Yeah, no, that is fantastic for really anybody, but especially if you have to go so far to get quality food, you can do this kind of right at home. What have you seen in the way of, the community progressing through this mission?
We've seen a lot of positivity. One of the biggest things for me is partnerships. What I've learned in this work is that there are other urban gardens that are on the west side that are doing this work, and we're able to partner and fill gaps, because the need is great, we're able to, fill those gaps. So that's what I've learned. There's been a lot of community interest. So once we get out there and say, hey, we're here, you can, you drive past the farm and people are honking their horns or they're stopping, and
cool.
We're able to say, hey, come on in, see what we're doing. We have, a free farm stand, grab some fresh produce, this is what's in season, and then that leads to conversation, which leads to connection, which leads to partnerships, which leads to volunteerism, and so it's just kind of like this cyclical effect.
Yeah, and it's a domino effect of a very good kind. Walk us through this event, this open house happening March 7th, because you've done this, every couple of months, there's an open house to the farm and the work you guys do.
Yeah, we really do it like every quarter. So we try not to do it around this time when it's really, really cold. This is more like the planting and getting ready for spring and summer and things like that. But we do it in the spring and summer and early fall. And it's just been so fun It's been so fun. We have families from all over the city, in the community, and all over the city that are coming out. So we talk about our Cooking Matters class. We have something called Cooking Matters. It's a national organization, and it goes through, how to actually cook, what's in season, the difference between, fresh, frozen. It teaches you all of that. It teaches you how to read food labels. It gives you samples on different foods. That's really my favorite when, you have little kids coming up trying hummus. It's something that they never really like, but we go through what protein
hummus,
is,
yeah.
what carb is, what sugar, what it does for your body. So you'll get a little demo with that. We partner with local chefs, and they come in and they say, hey, what are you growing on your farm? If we're growing beets, if we're growing cabbage, they take that and then they do cooking demos. This is what you can do, and show the community how they can actually cook an array of items with, healthy, fresh produce.
Yeah.
And then we have something called a garden to go. This is
Okay.
one of my favorite. What we found is a lot of people may not have the ability to get to us, so we said we're going to come to you. And we've done this like garden to go, where we teach people how to, with, eco-friendly bags. We take the bags, we put the soil in it, we give them seeds, and then we train them on how to care for your plants. And then, take them through, just give them the education. So they do a garden to go class, which is really, really fun, especially when you get like the families coming in. So you got the parents and the kids, and it becomes like a family affair.
I bet
Really,
that's
really
kind of
fun.
cool, though, when people come back months later or the next quarter and go, those seeds you gave me, now I've got some nice tomatoes.
Oh my gosh,
Right?
we do like a taco garden or a pizza garden. So, you can plant all things in
Cool.
one little bag. If you like tacos, then plant your cilantro, plant your tomatoes. So it's really fun. Plant your onions. So it's cool.
That is very cool. Why is this something like this and the work you do there at the Park CDC so important for the community and for those who don't even live in West Charlotte, who are not directly impacted, right, for in the area? Why is this important for the community to know about?
Well, I think the work that we do helps. It helps minimize the silos and build a greater Charlotte community. Like I said, for those who may live on the outskirts of West Charlotte or not in West Charlotte at all, I think they need to know it's some really amazing things happening on the west side of Charlotte, and you don't have to go all the way out of the city limits to find, farmland or, gardens. They're happening right here in the inner city. People are being innovative, like us and others. They're being innovative, and they're growing their food right in their backyards. It's important because it helps build community. We're able to, so many people that I probably would not have ever met had I not been in this work. And I'm learning about their history, how long they've been in Charlotte, what made them move to Charlotte, why did they change the way that they were eating, and it just builds community through connection and through volunteerism. And it also helps, it's kind of like a segue into some of the other programs that we have with affordable housing and with economic mobility.
Yeah. Is there something that people can do in the community in addition to visiting and, donating money? Are you still looking for volunteers?
Absolutely. We are always looking for volunteers. We can only do as much as we have capacity for. So when we have volunteers and people who come alongside with us to partner with us, it helps us build our capacity. So there's always going to be a need, but we believe that the answer is proximate. So yes, if you want to volunteer with us, go to our website, attend a volunteer session. Once you do that, come to an event. All that.
All of that. All right. Speaking of coming to an event, what do we need to know for Friday? I'm sorry. What is the date? March 7th, Saturday.
Saturday, March 7th, we would love for you to register. We have something special for you if you register. So go to our website, theparkcdc.org. You can go to our website. You can register. You don't have to register to attend, but it just kind of helps us out, especially when we are, planning for things.
Right.
But yeah, come out, see what we do, talk to our amazing staff. We have amazing volunteers. We have people in the community who are coming alongside of us to do the work, and we're so grateful.
And Sunset Farm, where is that located, and what should people wear or bring?
Oh, thank you. Yes. Long sleeves, please. There are ant mounds. We are in the rain right now, so they're underground, but please, yes, please wear long sleeves. Closed-toe shoes. We ask that you wear closed-toe shoes. And Sunset Farm is located on the corner of Sunset and Peachtree.
Right there in West Charlotte.
Right there in West Charlotte.
Yeah. Honk. It'll be all where all the honks are
Yes,
from.
yes, exactly.
All right, lovely job. Danya Thomas coming from the Park CDC, telling us about their group, all of the wonderful things they do for the West Charlotte and beyond community, looking for volunteers and looking for you to visit them March 7th. Sounds like it's going to be an awesome event, and learn how you can grow your own food and be sustainable in your own home. So good stuff, good stuff. All right, Danya, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Majestic Storm is in the Live Impact studio. She is going to be coming up here right after the break. You're watching Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.